Hello everyone, and welcome back to Phantasy Star Online 2. So, we're here in the shopping district, because I want to point out this disc dealer. He sells not only some of the basic photon arts for some of the starting weapons, he also sells all of these techniques. There's pretty much like one for every element, although Resta doesn't really count. And
see you later.
I'll get into why pretty much right now. So I have my sub palette set up with all of those techniques, simply because I don't really have any other technique for any given element. That's like all of them. Now, I mentioned, I think in the previous episode or the episode before, jet boots have a quirk, or if you charge up a technique, it will inherit, as long as the jet boots gear skill is learned, when you charge up a technique, the jet boots will inherit the elemental attribute of the technique you charged. While, pretty much this only seems to work for attack spells, I think. Resta is not an attack spell, so even though it has an attribute, it can't carry over to the jet boots. That being said, charging it up will still charge the gear gauge, so it isn't like pointless at any point to just cast Resta. And of course, it is my one itemless healing power, so take what I can get. But yeah, the sub-palette setup I have right now is definitely not going to be a permanent thing. It's just, it's only set up like that because those are all the spells that I have, all the techniques. There's no reason to put them on my weapon palettes.
Which quest are you up for?
Time, not for an expedition. I'm considerably more prepared now, so I think now's the time to try this spin again.
Whoa, 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 what's up with this fella? I'm getting the heebie-jeebies over here. That is a person, right? What's going on with...
You...
You two old friends or something, mate? No, I seriously doubt that.
Die!
What? Hold up! What are you doing?
Okay, now then, round 2.
Emergency! Code! Kill!
Oh. And right here's the problem. I don't actually, because Resta doesn't count, I don't actually have a spell that will imbue my jet boots with light, which is his only weakness right now. Did I over-prepare for this? He's not doing much damage. Might actually just have a lot more hit points than the first time as well. Sheesh, he can take quite a lot, actually. Good thing I'm overprepared.
Completed.
Well, get a load of this. On a whim, I decide to actually go on a mission for once, and I run face first into a good time. A 2-for-1 special on worthy-looking victims. Hey, Cena, who are these guys? Look 'em up.
Yes, sir. Master Gedemholt? I cannot find any information on that one.
What? They got away. And I was just getting warmed up, too.
First one creep, now another. What is going on?
Hey, you!
Yeah?
Not you! Shut up and go tremble in a corner. I'm talking to you. That jerk was after you, right? Who was that?
No clue.
Nothing good will come of playing dumb, you know? I guess you really don't know anything. You've got a good air about you, but you're weak. It's too early to bother with you. No, I'm bored. We're leaving, Cena. Get the lead out.
Yes, Master Gedemholt. I will take my leave now.
Seriously, what in the universe just happened? Suddenly, I'm dead tired. By the way, mate, you seem kind of curious about whatever's out that way since before the fight broke out. Something up? You heard a voice? If someone's calling for help, then that's a big deal. What do you want to do? Should we go see? I'll leave it up to you, mate.
Huh. That's a little different from, well, the way the way the story is being delivered to me is already pretty different from how it was when I played the Japanese version. But, the order of events is also turning out different. I really hate the aura.
What's she even doing here? Doesn't seem like Ox. But we can hardly just leave her.
Attention ARCs. The false spawn containment zone breach has abated. Code F is hereby rescinded. Alert levels back to normal. All personnel, return to ship when it is safe to do so.
Phew. Good to hear. The false spawn just backed off. I haven't got a clue about this girl. But I'm sure someone smarter than me will. No point in lingering. Back to base, mate.
Kind of seems like all the story events are just done through this silly little quest menu. I don't like that. I liked actually going to these spots.
Phew. Hey, mate. You left her with a medical bay, right? She's in good hands there. Anyway, what do you think they're gonna do about our certification mission? I know I brought it up, but I'm not too worried, really. I feel like it's gonna work out fine. I'm gonna relax in the lobby for a bit. Later, mate.
Hello, can you hear me? My name is Philia. I'm a medical bay nurse officer. The girl you secured on Nefarious has just woken up. The thing is, well, why don't you just come by the medical bay?
Thank you for coming. So, about the girl, she's unusually taciturn. Did you tell her your name?
I heard it in my head. I'm Matoi.
There's no record of that name in our database. At the very least, we know there's no registry info for her in ARX. Is she from another planet? Her biopatterns were a near-perfect fit for ARX. Curious indeed. Matoi, can you tell us where you're from and what you were doing on that planet? Oh, goodness! Did I spook you? Sorry, that wasn't my intention. She seems attached to you. It's like you're imprinted on her or something. You're certain you've never met? If you're not acquainted, that makes this all the more puzzling. We can hardly just leave her, though. You've got ARC's work to do, so I can't expect you to stick around indefinitely. Would you mind leaving her in my care? If anything comes up, you'll be the first to know.
Hey, I've got this scary feeling. Be extra careful, okay?
That's a lot of scenes. Wow, okay. Back when I was playing Japanese version, these four would come up while I was out in the field, and there'd be like these little pop-up, there'd be these big pop-ups that one could interact with, and interacting with them would trigger these scenes. Now it seems that they're all just dumped in this menu. A weird change. Well, rather than making this a movie episode, why don't we go and actually do something? Alright. I do actually need to...
Which quest are you up
another
for?
exploration, don't I? Volcanic caves.
Good luck.
Well, that's an interesting design. Like huge chunks of the planet's surface are just missing, and you can see the core. Oh, snap. Often actually had a present for me earlier. Oops. Oh well. Yeah, let's, actually, my inventory is good. Alright. Oh, already been invited. Oh, interesting. So someone else in the area has already taken off, and so I can't take him. Alrighty then. Geronimo! Starting position, please.
Amduskia's volcanic caves, formed from magma, are a hazardous area overflowing with lava. The planet's native Draconian race is sentient and capable of communicating with Arcs via telepathy. However, some Draconian tribes are belligerent, and what's worse, a number of them have been corrupted by false. Go!
Alrighty then. So, for the entirety of our time spent in the forest, fire was very much king. Everything we could encounter, be they natives or false spawn, were weak to fire. Now I have to change it up a little bit. Maybe the natives here are weak to, ice. But,
Emergency!
all
Code!
spawn are still weak to
Attack!
fire and light.
Yeah, nice one! You did it!
Wow.
Completed!
Go!
Wrong one. Hey. Oh boy. I better watch where I move the camera, huh? Okay, little guys. You'd also mention a while back,
Ears open.
just a little while back, that the exits are usually north.
Emergency!
Not entirely always the
Code!
case. I
Attack!
usually want to take the north path, and I'm probably going away from the exit of this room right now. But, exit isn't always on the northernmost point of the map. In fact, I can tell that there's no exit in this direction because it's now all filled out, and I'd see the arrow if there was one. Which element am I attuned to? Oh, wrong one. Again, wrong one. There we go.
Excellent job.
Completed.
Rare drop. Already the deferring elemental weaknesses are kind of messing me up. Great, because it means I actually get to learn to use my techniques. Alright. Oh, hello. It's quite a distant target to lock onto. Rooms on this planet seem to tend to be quite open. Even when I'm going down a sort of corridor style and turning a corner, there's a lot of open space for me and the bad guys to move around. Ow. Something I put on display during the fight with Persona the Masked. So all my jet boot photon arts sort of have two depths to them. So this was the one I was using a lot. When I hit the weapon action anytime during this, or even at the end, triggers the twister kick or whatever. Every photon art has a different action to go with the weapon action button. So let's see. Let's actually get rid of the enemies. There we go. So here's the roundhouse kick.
Here we go! Here we go!
And here's the dashy one that I was using a lot when we started. Whee!
Take this!
Just kind of float backwards. And for the entire time, I have perfect attack ready. Cube. Huh. Alright. I wonder. So, my current ice spell is one that travels on the ground. Doesn't really hit anything in the air, but does it? Is it something that can at least fall through the air? Yes. Has a downward trajectory. Until it hits the ground, at which point it's basically straight. Hello.
Emergency!
Emergency! Code! Attack!
Congratulations on completing the objective.
No exit there. Looks like I can go more north if I go this way?
Completed!
Yeah.
Emergency!
Lots of emergencies.
Emergency! Code! Attack!
Congratulations on completing
Oh,
the objective.
interesting. The exit's not that way either.
Completed!
Okay. Let's see what's over this way. Kinda have to go. Whoa! Kinda have to go this way because it's the only area without. That's not fully filled out on the map. Hello.
Emergency!
Emergency! Code! Collect!
Oh, I get it. I gotta find the eggs wherever they are and take them to the triangle to deposit them. Okay, where are the eggs then? Samples detected in F4. Okay. That's helpful. Way am I going? Oh, good. This is E4, so then I'm headed to F4. Okay, so somewhere around here there should be an egg. Hello!
Emergency!
Emergency! Code! Capture!
Ow.
It's not your fault.
Huh. Failed
Failed.
to capture it. Interesting. Alright, gotta get back to that egg collector though. Ow! There we go.
Yeah, nice one! You did it!
Completed.
What's going on here? Aw.
Emergency. Code. Rescue.
Alright, going to the south. There are a lot of emergencies happening. This is sort of the thing I'm used to when playing with other players. Not so much with there being random players in the area, though.
Yeah, nice one! You did it!
I guess now I know what that floating dark portal does. I've never seen that before. Just gonna ignore enemies now, because I'd very much like to get to the boss. Is this the exit? Maybe. Yep, exit. Ow.
Emergency!
Oh, hello.
Emergency. Code. Attack.
Seriously, the number of emergencies is kind of getting ridiculous.
Congratulations on completing the objective.
Gonna wait for the pop-up.
Completed.
Alright, it's boss time. Ooh.
Emergency!
Old dragon. Alright, so...
Emergency.
Not
Code.
every part of him actually has an elemental weakness, interestingly enough. But the ones that do all share a weakness with ice. So that's the element of the choice. Ow. I have to admit, like, I never actually expected he could talk. Well, I should activate critical field.
Yeah, nice one! You did it! Great work! Now please head on back.
Completed.
At this point, I'm a little too prepared now. That was pretty easy. Alright, got all the stuff. Time to leave. Alright. More quests. And new client orders. You can now accept recommended quests. Asking me about bingo cards now, huh? ARC's bingo cards let you rack up bingo rewards corresponding to the instances bingo you win. Okay, while completing your objectives. Select ARC's bingo card and see details to confirm your objectives. These are only available for a limited time and not year-round. Objectives you complete will not be applied to the ARC's bingo card until you set it up. When you have confirmed the details of the card, do not forget to press use this bingo card. Once you set up the card, your completed objectives will be applied. Try to complete them all. So let's see what that looks like. Current events, ARC's bingo card. Alright. I suppose it may be possible that I missed something, but Oh, interesting. Okay, you're about to receive mission rewards. One or more of these items can only be received once per account. Please ensure you're on the correct ship when receiving these rewards. I've just been building these up, and now I know how to retrieve them. Heck. Holy smokes. There's just like... I guess I'm gonna be sitting there for a while, huh? Go ahead and get our present
What's
from
up?
Often.
I'm floored!
Oh, perfect timing, Aster. I want to give you a little something. Here, take this. I'm not gonna use it, as it happens, but I'm almost sure you will. Received a synthesizer. Thanks. You don't have to thank me. We're mates. You're always looking out for me, so this is the least I can do.
See ya!
Alright. Well, I don't really like having movie episodes. I think sort of That's what Sword Art has taught me. I don't like having movie episodes, but I think at some point we will have to. I want to complete the story, right? And I want to complete the story on camera. I guess at some point I will have to sit down with all those cutscenes that are waiting for me. Blech. Really don't like the way that the story is being delivered now. But I guess that's just the way it's gonna have to be. Still, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope continue to enjoy. That's it for this episode. Goodbye, everyone.